bit of a bad camera angle, but it doesn't matter. 5 lights are on. And away we go for the Australian Grand Prix. I cannot see if it was a good getaway for boys at the front. Oh, there we go. Now the camera's changed angle. It looks like it is, but it also looks like it was a good start for Dov, who's side by side with Lucas in P3 there. Still side by side these two are, but looks like Dov's got the power down better. So Dov up into the podium places as Mona and Helt and CL Fan are fighting over 7th. Got Rayner a little bit wide on the exit of 4. Got CL Fan also on wide on the exit of, I think, on 5. So Coy's managed to have maintained the lead then off section point. Pretty much everyone's within a second of each other except for CL Fan is not within a second of Zell. But Rayner's also dropped to a second out of the teammate. Looks like Capkin's going to go around the outside of Coy's and gets the move done before the very fast chicane. Looks like Lucas didn't get past Dolph, but Lucas will get a second helping of DRS here and will look to try and go round the outside here of turn 13. Doesn't quite get it. Still, Dolph is still within a second, so he will get DRS again. But Lucas, look at this. Lucas is all over the back of Dolph. Will Lucas try it round the outside before the fast hairpin? Not a hairpin, faster chicane. Still side by side these are. Lucas just getting ahead because Dolph is having to back out, otherwise that could have caused an accident. So Lucas back into the podium places ahead of Dolph into P3. As well as the tyres. What tyres everyone on? Oh, everybody has started on him. Nobody started on the hards. As Coy's is being overtaken by Capkin before the chicane, as Coy's is going to be under pressure here from Dolph. As Dolph goes round the outside, taking second place away from the V-Carb, and looks to get the move into first as well, because Capkin's made a mistake. Side by side they both are, the Aston Martin and the McLaren driver. Still side by side, they are Dov on the inside and Dov up into the lead of the race. Mona's now picked up 3 seconds of penalties as well. But what's brave overtaking? It looks like Coy's may go down the inside of the McLaren up into turn 1. Side by side, they both are fighting for the position, but Chapman's all off the road, and a small bump between them is now Lucas is trying to get involved. And same with Rayner, side by side these two are. And look at this, Lucas trying to get down the inside, but doesn't quite get it. And it looks like Mona's span off the road down in turn 1. But the Ferrari's still trying to go for the move past the McLaren, as the Ferraris are both behind each other. So this has gone from Capkin leading to now them being in third after a great overtake from Dolph. Want to see if Lucas will try going on the outside before the chicane. They are side by side. Will they go side by side through the chicane? Nope. Chapman backs out of it and drops down to P4. What a lovely overtake. But looks like the McLaren might go back down the inside of the Ferrari. No. Fought against it. But so we're about to finish lap 6 by done 6 laps so far this race, and Dov is leading from Coy's, Lucas, Capkin, and then Rayner down in 5th. Gazelle, CL Fan and Mona round up the grid. But this is some lovely fighting between the front three. It looks like Rayner's going to take a stab now at the McLaren. On the inside of the McLaren, Rayner side by side. Little bit of argy-bargy there. And they're still side by side. As Rayner now gets forced off the road. Still side by side these two are. But now because they're all the fight up. But look at this, Rayner's all over the back of them. So will Rayner try and make the move down into turn 1 with the overspeed on the inside, going into the first corner. Still side by side, yeah. Rayner gets the move done. Rayner into P4. And will now need to catch up to his teammate. The second helping of DRS they've just been. But it looks like both Rayner and Capkin are fighting again. Some wheel banging there, but still side by side. These are around turn 14, coming down into turn 15, but the McLaren's backed out. Because the more these two fight, the more they lose the top 3. So now what was the top 5 is now become the top 3. As Rayner's also now picked up 3 seconds for track limits. So Reina's been pushing her luck on track limits. It looks like the McLaren might try and go around the outside of turn 3, but no, Reina covers. I believe Coys is in 3rd place in the championship. So if Coys gets a nice win here, give them a massive boost up the order. But it looks like Dov's going around the outside. Gets the move done. Dov into the lead of the race again. This has managed to keep up with them. And they've also now dropped Reina by 3 whole seconds. As Lucas now tries to go around the outside of Coys. What a lovely move that is around the outside of turn 13. But still side by side they are. As they go around 14. Little slide there from Coys. So I think Coys may have just backed out a little bit. Yeah, what a move there by Lucas. Nice and clean around the outside of Coys. So up they go. Up they go to second now to Lucas. You guys will want to try and catch the back. It looks like Reina is under pressure. And we'll want to try and be careful about the leaving. Again, cutting off. We'll have to have a look here. Will Lucas go for the move onto Dov round the outside? Yeah, I will take the lead of this race. Lucas into P1 for the first time in the race. But looks like Dov's got a massive run on Lucas. We'll try go side by side with them. But no, Coys is trying to go. Looks like Coys is trying to go down the inside as I have gone off the. Avoid the grass. If you get on the grass, you. Well, looks like Lucas has managed to defend the lead. It looks like Coys has got a nice run here on Dov. Side by side, yeah. Oh, Lucas, small slider. Oh, and Coys is round. A small tap from Dov sees Coys going facing the wrong direction there. That is very unfortunate. But looks like Capkin's dropped a little bit. Dov looking at the move, but that was not quite close enough. Might try and look to make the move down into turn 3 if they're on the power. DRS with battery assist. Up the inside. Ooh, Capkin a bit late on the brakes. Had to take a little bit of avoiding action to avoid the back of Lucas. Yep, Dov up into P2. We're back ahead of Lucas. And they've now dropped 2 whole seconds to Reina. Obviously, this is very good for Reina. They've already got 6 point gap to Capkin, and Capkin's down in 4th. And that's only 12 points for him. As Lucas looks to go around the outside of Dov. Coming into the very fast chicane. Yep, Lucas gets the move done. Up into P2. Back ahead of Dov. It's now Ferrari 1-2 again. But with that overspeed, the gap between Lucas and Capkin at 12th or 4th. So it would be a 3-point increase on the gap between them. As these three are like really close together, as Dov is literally on the grass, down the inside, side by side these are through the chicane. But no, Lucas a little bit wider, Dov gets a better exit. And look, Dov up into P2. Some fantastic racing here between these two. Keeping it nice and tidy, some massive, good racing here. As all this fight as well should be allowing Reina to get away, but Reina's not able to get away. Reina does have 2-lap order tyres. Guys, gonna be on it because this is fantastic. Lucas down the inside into turn 1. Gets the move done. Lucas back into P2 ahead of Dov, and looks like Dov's going to be under pressure here from Capkin behind as the both of them are side by side coming into turn 3. Little tap, still side by side around turn 3. It looks like Capkin's got the better exit up into the podium places goes Capkin ahead of obviously Reina still leads after 17 laps. As Lucas and looks like Capkin will try and get the move done with DRS and overspeed right on board of Dov as they're right behind. Again, a nice view. Capkin up into P2 ahead of the Ferrari of Lucas. And we'll get the second helping of DRS, so they'll get even further away. Looks like Dov may try and make a move down the inside of turn 3. Later on the brakes to Aston Martin. And still side by side, these two are. Still side by side as we go through turn 4, but gets forced off the road just a little bit there. Yeah, these guys are all within 3/10 of each other. Obviously, Rainer and Capkin are championship rivals. 6 points between the pair. Obviously, now Lucas is going to go around the outside of his teammate up into the race lead. And Dov has somewhat dropped off the back of them. He's 1.1 seconds behind. Capkin now look to go around the outside of Rainer, who seems to be struggling on those hard tyres. Side by side, these two are. As Capkin slides in off the road! Oh no, what's happened to Capkin there? They just slipped. I don't know what happened. Did they lock up or something? But they just almost Dolph can keep within 3 seconds. They will get guaranteed P2 unless Rainer and Lucas start working together to try and build the gap. As Lucas seems to let his teammate through into the lead of the race. They'll try and start again. Try to pull away from Dolph. Like, Rainer needs to find 3 seconds, but it doesn't look like it as Rainer slows down his teammate for him. Now Dolph's right up Rainer's gearbox. Like, what is his strategy about the Ferraris? But Tifosi, Capkin, says those guys don't leave any room to maneuver. But I guess that's what's happened. As I believe Mona has spun round again and major wing damage. But yeah, Lucas back into leads. Just means you're just gonna give the title to Rainer then. Not gonna fight him for it. That's a shame. Oh, and Rainer's up the inside of his teammate. Looks like Dolph may follow. Dolph and Lucas side by side, but nope. Dolph does not quite get through. Okay, well, oh, Dolph tried to go for it up the inside. I just want to race fair. That's fair enough. Like, that's all anyone can ask. Like, I want that as well. I wanna see some nice, hard, but fair racing from people. But in other leagues I'm in, most of the time that doesn't happen, as the Ferraris are swapping places again. You guys were keeping on like nice and tidy from what I saw, but it is a shame that you were kind of forced off track a couple times, as Dolph is on the inside of Rainer. Both of them still side by side. Obviously, Rainer's trying to hold it around the outside, which now become the inside. Oh, small collision there between the pair of them. So Dolph will have to drop back down to P3. But I don't know why Dolph was trying to fight. Oh, well, I assume I know why Dolph's trying to fight. Trying to get past Rainer to then attack Lucas on the last lap. Nice bundle. Rainer's back, going around the outside of his teammate. No, this is really bad. Because of all this fighting now. Oh, Dolph's off the road. Oh, that was close. Still side by side. Oh, Dolph's picked up 3 seconds. Oh, that's just now giving Lucas the win, baby. Obviously, if you're quite. Oh, God. Oh, I just realized we're also on to the last lap of this race. As Rainer's trying to get the power down early. Side by side, both him and Dolph are down into turn 3. Still side by side, these both are. But still side by side, but small touch and Rainer has semi-spun. Oh, that's going to the race leader. It's now got a full 3-second gap between him and Dolph. Now Dolph's picked up a 3-second time penalty. But it's not going to change the fact. So as Lucas comes around the last corner, start weaving across the road. Lucas takes the win here in Australia, followed by Dolph and Rainer will round out the podium. And now we just wait for the rest of the grid to catch up. As Kois now comes over in 4th, his teammate will claim 5th. looks to try and take the fastest lap away from his teammate. We'll have to see if Gazelle does it. Obviously Gazelle has like battery, but I assume we'll take the lap away. See, as he comes across the line, around the last corner for Gazelle, up to the line. Let's see what time's gonna be. I think it's a 18.9 it was to beat, but I don't. Could have been 18. I don't know what the fastest lap was. I think it's Gazelle didn't quite beat it. Have to see if CR Fan can beat it, as they're on the soft tires. Up to the line comes the Mercedes. Nope, doesn't beat the fastest lap, and now we just wait for a very slow Mona to stop spinning and cross the line, please. Gonna get on with it. Nope.